Okay, so today is February 10th, and I'm going to show you my seedlings. So I have started our seedlings. I moved my seed propagation thing here, and we're having that epic snowstorm, which is hilarious because normally I wouldn't be surprised if we got 0 snow every year. We're zone 8B, and we're supposed to be getting more. We usually do get a cold snap right around here, but our last frost date is usually the 30th of March. And this is from my favorite gardening guy, whose name is Patrick, and he does 1 Yard Revolution. And he has this chart. You can enter your date and it'll tell you how to do things if you're going to sow indoors, and then when you can transplant if you use a single cover. He also has the chart set up if you don't want to use cover. And I just made it smaller so I could fit it on one page. And so you can see our date right around here. If it were an average year, I could start planning things out next week. Some of these hardy things. So this tells you when to start it, when to transplant it outside under single layer of cover. He even has it like double or triple too. So I started my seeds in here, and then as they got better, I moved them off of the heating pad. And so some of these I'm really surprised have not done as well, like my Rosa de Bern tomatoes, which are normally one of my best, my ink and ground cherry. I'm finally getting some of my celery to pop up. My poblano peppers didn't do good. I just started these ones the other day. And these leeks, which are a new variety for me to purchase. I know alliums have to be fresh seed, and these were, and the germination rate, look at it, from the 16th, that's dismal. Absolutely dismal, especially when you consider that was the 16th, this one's the 29th. This is just Dakota Tears onions. It's just bad. So echinacea, I have some growing. I have more celery. My parsley has not done well, although it's pretty recent, so I'll give it more time. Bachelor buttons, I didn't write my Napa cabbage, but I'm pretty sure that was the 29th as well. So everything I have in here is I'm growing a whole bunch of chamomile because my kids are starting to really like tea, but it's so expensive to buy. I always plant flowers in my gardens to draw in some beneficial insects, and I noticed a huge difference when I did that. And normally I'm probably going to still do marigolds. They're not my favorite flower for the flower's sake, but they're really good in the garden. And I transplanted some of them out to give them a little more space, and I will pot again. I just don't have it set up that way yet. I have a lot of Black Beauty eggplant. Here's more chamomile, more eggplant. This is Black Beauty tomato. It has a whole lot of anthocyanin, more than blueberries, so I'm excited. A lot of cabbage. Let's see over here. I have jalapenos, chard, more tomatoes, more cabbage, Napa cabbage. There's only one in there. White Russian kale. Some of these you can tell they're about ready to go out. I'll need to get them acclimated to the weather first. So there's some more kale. This one was really sad, but it hasn't died. More kale. More kale. Different kinds of kale. Kale. We like kale. We like cabbage. I'm hoping to grow a whole lot of onions this year, if you can tell. I mean, look at this. Comparing these to that. That's pretty sad. And anyway, so here's some Sugar Rush peach peppers, which are non-spicy. This one is more of the same. And then over here I have Jimmy Nardello's. I was really excited. Those were pretty tasty. Anaheim, more chard, collards, and the interesting thing is this was F1, a hybrid, and it's not my most potent sprouters so far this year. But anyway, so that's what I have going in my garden. What I'm gonna do when I'm ready for the hardy greens to go outside is I will start putting them outside in the shade for a little bit of time. And I've got a little greenhouse, like a little one that I'm gonna put right here because ours was destroyed. in a windstorm that we had. So I'll start putting them out for a little bit of time and get them used to sunlight, get them used to the weather and the cold. But I'm not gonna do it when there's still snow on the ground, and we have to get our hoops set out up there better, which they are not yet. So anyway, happy gardening.